When asking a question. We'll start with first question. Tell us how it feels to be back at Wimbledon.
Good. I've been, I think, 3 years in the last time. Happy to be here. I've been already almost a week here, so enjoying the fact to play on grass after such a long time. Always a challenge, the transition, but yeah, it's a diary work, and that's what I'm doing.
Let's start with questions in English. Howard?
Hi, Rafa. Howard Fendrich with the Associated Press. Could you give us an update on how your foot has been feeling? And at the French Open, you had spoken about trying some new treatments to see if you could help the pain. Could you tell us about what you tried and how well it worked for you?
Well, it's obvious that if I'm here, it's because the things are going better. If not, I will not be here. So, quite happy about the things, how evolves. I can't be super happy because I don't know what can happen, but I only can speak about the feelings that I'm having the last 2 weeks, and there is a couple of things that are so important for me. You know, first of all, I can walk normal most of the days, so almost every single day. That's for me the main issue. When I wake up, I don't have this pain that I was having for the last year and a half, so quite happy about that. And second thing, practicing, I have been in overall better, honestly. Not I don't have since the last 2 weeks I didn't have no one day of these terrible days that I can't move at all. Of course, days better, days a little bit worse, but the feeling and the overall feelings are positive now, because I am in a positive way in terms of pain, and that's the main thing.
Jens Ruber, tennisnet.com. Do you remember the first year when you came here that you really thought, I can win this tournament? When was the first year, and how do you see it this year?
I think I came here in 2001 or 2 for the first time, playing juniors, and then in the professional was 2003. I don't know, man. I can't remember. At 2003, I was focused on just try to improve and to win matches and improve my ranking, improve my level of tennis. No, I never have been a guy to think that far. Think I can win this, or I can't win this. No, I was just trying to follow my day by day, and I never have been I never had that crazy ambition or consider. I mean, you are discovering the things, and you follow your goals when you feel ready to achieve that goals. In 2003, I never thought that I gonna win Wimbledon, or I gonna have the chance to win Wimbledon. No, my goal at that point was just improve and be better and better to give myself a chance in the future years to be competitive. No, and that's what I did. That's it. Today, different story. I had some success here. It's true that I didn't play here for a while. No matches, official matches before the tournament gonna start. So always is a challenge, and comparing to other surfaces that you have the things a little bit more under control in terms of knowing what can happen, even if every single time that you go on court you can lose, you can win. It's a little bit more predictable when you have a history in the weeks before. No, here is no history for me. I didn't play, and was a while. It's a while without playing here, so no, that's not bothering me. Just trying to keep following my diary work and just put myself in a position that find positive feelings to be competitive from the beginning, and then let's see.
Rafa, Nick McCarver with Wimbledon Uncovered. If you reflect back to the first 5-6 months of the season and the fact that you have 2 Grand Slams so far this year, what, if you think back to January and the first round at the Australian Open, what would your impression be of what you have been able to accomplish in those 2 major tournaments, especially, Rafa, with the challenge that you had in the middle of the season with the foot and with your ribs?
Well, past is past, and sport and life go so quick. So I am not a big fan of keep living on the things that you achieved, because sport don't give you that time to keep thinking on the things that happened. But it's something that already happened. It's something that going to be in my museum for the rest of my life. So that's something that makes me feel proud of it. Of course, last 6 months of 2021 haven't been easy, and even 2022, if I am able to have an amazing start of the season, haven't been easy at all too, no, because I break it. I had a stress fracture on the rib, and then with my foot when I come back have been I will never say a drama, because drama are other things on life. Without a doubt, we are only playing tennis, but in terms of diary suffering have been tough, in terms of every day going on court without knowing if I'm gonna be able to finish the practice the proper way, or even finish the match the proper way. No, so that's tough to accept. But in general terms, have been an amazing positive 6 months in terms of tennis results. So yeah, I enjoy it because have been unexpected. But now is the moment to keep going, and if I am able to be better with my body, so main thing for me is keep enjoying my diary work and my day by day playing tennis.
Simon Graf, TA Media. It's the first time in 24 years that Roger is not playing when a Wimbledon takes place.
24?
24 years. Could you talk about...
Roger is not playing, so he played 23 years in a row? What do you mean? What can you say again?
Yes.
Roger for the first, for the last...
98 was the last time he didn't play here.
20?
98.
Okay, so Roger played here in 98?
Juniors. And
juniors, okay.
And then 99 he played main draw. Could you talk about the influence he's had on you and your career, and how your relationship has evolved?
I mean, we shared a lot of important things together, no? And I think in some way all the things that we achieved, difficult in some way to think in the tennis the last 15, 20 years without thinking about the rivalry that we have, because we have been playing in every big stadium, not in New York. That's all the thing that bothers me a little bit, that we never played in New York, but in the rest of the most important events of the world, we shared court, fighting for the most important things. And I think in some way we push each other. When you have somebody very good in front, I can talk by myself. I always wanted to think that my motivation never comes to me because of the others. Just it's a personal motivation. But of course, have somebody like him, like a rival that he's amazing good, helps you to let you know the things that you have to do to be better. And in some way, it's easier to have a way to improve when you have an example in front that is better than you for not always, but a lot of times. So that's it. And our relationship have been, I think, always very positive, very friendly, and even our rivalry on court never bother our relationship outside of the court.
Hi, Tom Hamilton from ESPN. I was just wondering, just back on your foot, is it a case of not still day by day? Is it the process you had after Roland Garros?
Sorry,
does that give you,
say again?
The foot, with your foot injury, the process and that you had after Roland Garros, the treatment, does that give you any guarantee for how long it's going to keep it pain-free, or is it just you waking up every morning seeing how it feels still?
Well, I'm going to be talking with my foot today and not anymore, if it's fine for you guys. I have been always very, very open, but I mean, we cannot be talking about my foot every single day, because if not, we forget the most important thing, that is tennis. But I can't tell you. I don't have experience on that, something new. I didn't try it, so I can't tell you if I gonna be in that positive moment for 1 week, for 2 days, or for 3 months. Of course, the treatment that I didn't fix my injury, not improving my injury at all, but can take it out a little bit, the pain, and that's the main goal. It's something that in theory, but sometimes the things in a medical world is not. Mathematics is not predictable 100%, but in theory, that's can help the foot, because it's about the nerve. So you touch the nerve, so then the nerves is like sleep in some way for a while, but then recovers. So how long the nerves are gonna be that way, I can't tell you. It's something that we need to discover, but that's it. My life, it's very clear. I have a lot of problems in my life in terms of injury. I am not thinking every day going on court. When I am okay, I feel, even if I have some pain, but I don't have a limitation, I am not going on court thinking, okay, how I gonna be today? No, I am positive. I think I'm gonna be fine. Then if something goes wrong, we need to accept it. But you can't compete and be thinking all the time, if that happens, if the pain come back, because then you are not focused on what you have to do. So I think I was good managing that during all my tennis career, and that's it. I am not negative on that. Today I feel good, happy for that. Honestly, I feel happy, because the toughest thing when you have too much pain, not playing tennis, is, I think tennis is the second part of your life. Probably the most toughest part is having pain on your life on daily basis, because if you don't have pain outside of the tennis, it's fine. Maybe you don't play tennis, but the problem that I had is I have pain walking every single day, and that sometimes affects you to your happiness and your in some way the positive and how ¿cómo se dice? The attitude is not that positive all the time, so that's all. Positive now. Let's see what can happen in the future, but
Okay,
keep going.
switch languages now.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.